Let's take a moment and talk about Batman's most iconic tool and weapon, the Batarang. Batman's Batarangs have been a staple of his base gear since his inception back in the Golden Age, and he's had many different versions of the Batarangs. From the traditional Batarang that is used as a bludgeoned weapon, to the shurikens that are similar to ninja throwing stars, or explosive Batarangs that are like grenades. But Batman has had multiple different Batarangs that have had various different functions that he keeps on him with base gear. So in this video, we're going to be talking about the different kind of Batarangs that Batman keeps on him and some feats that may go with them. Let's start things off with some AP feats when it comes down to the Batarangs. In Batman 648, while using a standard shuriken Batarang, Batman is able to pierce the armor of an OMAC, which OMACs have some ridiculous durability. We see in Green Arrow issue number 6 that Batman's Batarangs, along with Green Arrow's arrows, are strong enough to pierce the skin of Etrigan the demon. We see in Challenges of the Unknown, issue number 11, that with one shuriken, Batman is able to cut through the barrels of 3 guns. Let's talk about some variations to Batarangs. In Batman Eternal, issue number 24, we see that Batman keeps on his base gear Nth Metal Batarangs. He utilizes these Batarangs similar to his Nth Metal Gauntlets, which can be used to hit non-corporeal, ghost, phasing, or ethereal creatures, or anything on the supernatural level. We see consistency for this in Batman Eternal issue number 6. We see Batman use an Nth Metal Batarang to hit and defeat the Gentleman's Ghost. In Batman issue number 0, we see early in Bruce's career that he developed a unique Batarang that, when thrown, has a timer on it. As the timer would tick down and reach 0, the Batarang would automatically return back to its thrower, quite literally embodying the boomerang-like style of the Batarang. In Deathstroke vs. Batman, issue number 32, we see that Batman's Batarangs can create unique harmonics that can disrupt Deathstroke's icon suit. Whether or not this is something that is base or something that Batman created specifically for Deathstroke is unclear. In Batman Detective Comics 986, we see Batman has a rocket-powered Batarang with enough force and power to lift Karma into the sky. Karma is probably around 190 to 220 pounds, plus whatever gear he's carrying. We see in Batman issue number 38, Batman has a Batarang that, when thrown, can release foam to immobilize multiple people over a large area. In Batman issue number 20, we see Batman has fire Batarangs. And in JLA Classified issue number 52, we see Batman has shock or electric Batarangs strong enough to affect opponents that were fighting against Wonder Woman and Superman. We get a more accurate measurement of the voltage from Superman Batman issue number 21, that while fighting these individuals, Batman throws a shock Batarang, which is stated to do 10,000 volts. In JLA issue number 111, Batman has sonic Batarangs. In Gotham City Sirens issue number 24, while fighting Clayface, Batman has a heat Batarang that gets so hot that it actually turns Clayface to dust. Green Lantern issue number 16, we see that Batman has magnetic Batarangs that are strong enough to hold up to 5 heavily armored individuals together. Detective Comics issue number 20, we see that Batman keeps acid-based Batarangs on him. In Superman issue number 10, Batman has a kryptonite Batarang. In Bane Conquest issue number 12, we see that Batman keeps Batarangs on him that look like they're electrically charged, that are able to take down this mech suit. This is an interesting one. In Batman issue number 40, Batman used a sample of Dionysus to create an immune response blocker that he put on his Batarangs. With this, he was able to neutralize the healing factor that Joker had at the time due to the Dionysus. However, it's worth noting that this may be specific to the Joker and his healing factor, and this also is something that required prep. And we don't know Batman keeps these Batarangs on him consistently, but still, very interesting. In Detective Comics issue number 512, Batman is able to throw his Batarang so fast, so far, and so hard, it hits the fuel tank on a helicopter, causing an explosion. And let's wrap things up by showing how fast Batman can throw a Batarang. In Batman Legends of the Dark Knight, issue number 164, while this thug has a hostage at gunpoint, Batman is able to throw his Batarang at 100 miles per hour, taking down the assailant and able to save the child. So as you can see, Batman has a wide variety of Batarangs. Actually, it's probably his most unique and versatile item that he keeps on his base gear. He basically has a Batarang for every situation and every occasion.